Hey everyone, I am Coach Linda, and this is 100 Days of Purpose. And I know I'm on a little bit later than I normally am, but I am here. And so today we are going to talk about lessons learned. Um, when you begin to walk out your journey of purpose, when you begin to understand that there is more to your existence than just going to work or working a 9 to 5 or taking care of your kids or providing for your family or hanging out with your buddies after work or whatever it is that you believe your purpose is. When you start to see that when you start to elevate your thinking, there's going to be some lessons that you are going to learn along the way. Because you're living purpose does not mean that everything goes smoothly. It doesn't mean that you don't have some ups, some downs, some ins, some outs. You're going to have those moments where you're going to think, am I doing the right thing? You're going to have those moments where you're not going to have all the facts and you're going to make a decision, and that decision is going to cost you something or cause pain or cause rejection or cause, some other disaster in your life, in your emotions, in your mental state of being, maybe even in your finances, in your relationships. And you have got to be able to learn from those mistakes. You've got to be able to understand that just because you made a mistake doesn't mean that you are not living intentionally or strategically. It just means that that's not the way for you. And you've got to learn the lesson and be willing to expose yourself. And what I mean by that is, don't make it look like it's somebody else. Don't gaslight someone. That's what I'm saying. Don't gaslight someone. Make it seem, well, yeah, that only happened because you didn't do this or you did that, or, I don't understand. What do you mean? That never happened. No, own it. Take ownership of it and learn the lesson so you can move forward. And I guarantee you, the lessons that you learn over the periods of times that you have to accomplish the stuff that you need to accomplish, the lessons that you learn, they're going to be invaluable. They're going to be something that is going to be sustainable, and you're going to be able to pass that knowledge on to the next generation, and it'll go from generation to generation to generation. I need you to recognize that. I need you to understand that. I need you to figure it out. I need you to not be so caught up in what people think or what people are going to say, because you know what, people are going to think what they're going to think, they're going to say what they're going to say. And you've got to understand and recognize that you deserve to live this life and to live it to the fullest and to be exactly who you're supposed to be. And nobody else, there's not a manual for it. There's not a how to be Linda manual, right? There's not a how to be insert your name manual. There's not a manual on how to be a good parent. There's not a manual on how to be a good pastor. There's not a manual on how to be a good coach. We can learn some lessons from others' mistakes. We can learn and read books about what others did, and we can try to implement that to see if that's going to work for us. But most times we've got to figure it out. We got to learn the lessons. We got to fall and scrape our knees and get back up and dust off the dust and fix the wound and move on. Let it heal. They might have talked about you, they might have backstabbed you, they might have even sabotaged it. But we've got to understand and recognize this is a lesson that I need to learn. And I have to be willing to learn that lesson, willing to go the distance, willing to do whatever it takes to be who I need to be and to show up bright, to show up strong, to show up authentically and unapologetically. So, yeah, you get to be you. You do. You get to be You with all your flaws, you with all your happenstances, you with all of your idiosyncrasies. And it's okay. It's okay. If you fall down, it's okay. Get back up. Learn the lesson and keep it moving. I am Coach Linda. This is 100 Days of Purpose. And listen, what I really want you to understand and what I really want you to know is only those that can see the invisible can achieve the impossible. So dare to be you, and the world will, the world will adjust. They will make room for you like you never thought. You don't have to fit in. The room, the space will be carved out so only you can sit there. Only you can be there. So be you.